everyone, welcome to your Anytime Reformer class. My name's Laura and today we are going to do a jump board class. So if you've got a jump board, pop it in. You can actually do most of this without a jump board too. We can just jump off the foot bar, so give it a go if you don't have a jump board anyway. Grab a set of hand weights. Again, they can be optional. I've got some 3 kilo ones here and they should do the trick. And then let's get into it. So we're going to start off with some lower body warm up with our dumbbells today. I'm going to suggest going all springs on. So we want it to be nice and heavy. If you do have a machine that is really heavy, work it for you. Maybe take a spring or 2 off. Otherwise, all springs on. We want it to be loaded. Grab your weights. I've got my headrest up. Completely optional for you if you prefer it up or down. And then lowering yourself onto the machine. We're going to start in a sumo squat position with our feet flat on the jump board. Okay, elbows are going to go out wide. When you're ready, big push out. We're going to chest press as we push away from the jump board. Excellent, so it's nice and heavy. We're pushing all the way out. We want the carriage to come all the way back in. Great. So once you find your rhythm, let's start to pick up the pace. So start to go a little bit quicker. I like to do a little tap of my dumbbells as we're pressing out. And nice wide arms here. Excellent. Okay, let's start to add a little bit more. So next time we come in halfway, we're going to add a little pulse. 1, 2, and then big press out. Come in. Little bit further than halfway and then big press out. So that little pulse, we really want to drive through the heels. So maybe even flex your toes back towards your face. Big push out. Great. My heart rate is already getting up. Okay, let's go 10 more counts. We're going to come in and hold halfway, just nice and quick still. 1, 2, 3, press. All right, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, coming in, hold in that pulse here. So elbows wide, you might want to do little pulses with the arms as well, and then flexing your toes back towards your face if you can. Excellent, good. Let's go 5, we're going to press all the way out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way out, weights to the ceiling, walk your feet to the center, and then bend and press. We're going to lift up onto our tippy toes, pushing in and out here. So nice and quick, this time on your tippy toes, heels as high as you can get them, and then let's add a tricep drop as you bring the carriage back in. So bend the knees, bend the elbows. Excellent. So nice and quick, we're not here for long. Good. Okay. Let's go 10 more counts. Coming in halfway. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming in halfway. Keep your elbows bent, and can we go little pulses through the toes? That's it, just for 5, 4, 3, maybe pulse those arms, last 2, and last 1. Good, bend your knees, bring the carriage in. Pop the weights off to the side, and then changing our springs, we're going nice and light, coming for our first round of core jumps. So I recommend a half spring. So on my machine, it's a blue. And then elbows come up into your shoulder pads so that your palms are flat on your carriage. Feet into a V, and we're going to start with a jump. So this is a really light spring. So it's predominantly targeting our core here. Now we want to land feet together in a V. Try and keep your heels together. That's it. So as you press away, can we try and zip the legs up together? Imagine you've got a zipper at your hips at your heels that come all the way up to your hips. Excellent. Good, so we're just getting a little bit more through the inner thighs here as well. Excellent. Now, if you would like a little bit more, we can go for a single arm reach. So we can take one hand up, then the other. Excellent. Good, still zipping up those legs together, landing in that V. Little bit of a turnout. Excellent. Good. Now as we jump, can we start to take those legs a little higher up to the ceiling? And then we'll start to take that lift across to the opposite ankle. So if you're lifting one hand, start to take it to the outside of the legs. We've still got that zip up through the middle. That's it. Okay, let's go 10 more counts. And then we're gonna finish with some star jumps. All right, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, even it out if you need to. Star jump, split the legs, land back. Split and land. Excellent. Good. Still pushing into those palms, keeping your chest lifted off the carriage. Nice and proud. I call this people watching on the beach. All right. Now, if you would like that a little bit more, again, we can go one hand through the center this time, then the other. Excellent. Okay, not here for long. 20 counts, and within that 20, we're gonna try some double arm reaches. Okay, last 5, then we're gonna go 2 hands to finish if that's you today. Last 3, last 2. If you can, double hands through the center. Up and back down. Doesn't matter if you go rolling, you're only just gonna come back onto the carriage. It's there to catch you. Good. Okay, last 5. A few more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Just roll yourself onto the carriage. Just have a little crisscross of those knees. Windscreen wiper them from side to side. With the jump board there, it's really handy to take them out wide again. And so we can get that really deep twist into the hips as we rock from side to side. Maybe turning your head the opposite way to your knees as well, just for that extra stretch. Okay, nice and warm, everybody. Rolling ourselves on up. We're gonna come into some carriage kickback jumps facing the back pulleys. So I recommend a blue spring, which is a half spring. If you would like to go a little bit more, add your quarter spring. That roughly takes it to about a full spring if you would like a heavier option here. So hands go below your shoulder pads, shuffle your knees back, and then let's start camera leg. So camera toes go onto the jump board, push down through your palms, and then we're going to kick away. Little jump. Now, if you find that you've gone your half spring and you're slamming into the top of the machine, add on that extra quarter spring or go up to your full spring. So we don't want to have that big slam at the top. We want it to be heavy enough that we're getting that full range and getting that big spring off the jump board. Excellent. Okay, jumping away here. Nice big kick. Can we start to take that back leg up to the ceiling? So we jump away, we kick, and we land. Kick and land. Excellent. Whew. All right, we're not here for long. We're gonna go 10 more counts, and then we're gonna take it into some jumps in a frog press. Excellent. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Same foot on your machine. However, we're gonna come down onto our forearm. So the away arm comes across your shoulder pads. That top leg comes out wide. Now, frog press from here. You might want to try a little press in and out. You can always keep that top hand down. Harder option is to come up onto your hip. Now, when you're ready, start to jump away, but we're landing with our knee and our toes up to the ceiling now. Great. So we're getting that external rotation again, which is coming a little bit more up into the side of your butt. Okay, keep it going. Again, we're not here for long. Great work. Excellent. All right, let's go 10 more counts. Nice big jumps Try and point those toes. Good, let's go 5. The good thing about jumping is you can't hold and pulse. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and last 1. Bring it on down. Excellent. Now if your headrest is still up, pop it down. We're going to come straight up into a little bit of arm work. So we're going to do this kneeling today. Same spring options, half spring should do the trick. Adding that quarter or maybe taking it up to a full spring if you'd like a little bit more. Now, camera leg that was just pressing away from the jump board comes up onto the headrest. Curl those back toes under, and then we're coming into a fly here. So we're going to cross those straps over. Give those shoulders a little roll back and down, and then getting into some arm and back work. Okay, thumbs up here, and then we take those arms wide and draw it back. Now, you might want to hold a little bit higher up the ropes here if you're feeling like it's not heavy enough. The higher you hold the ropes, the more tension. However, halfway with those short loops, should do the trick. Okay, now with this, really push into that front leg. We want those back toes curled under as well, so that you have that support with your balance as we get into it. Good. And then if you would like a little bit more, we can try hovering that back knee. So we're going into a low lunge. We're holding, we're still loading through that front leg as we do those flies. And then if you'd like more from them, we can come up to stand and then slow back now down, tap the back knee. Up and back down. Excellent. Big lift. Good. Okay, let's go 10 more counts here. Awesome. Let's go 5. We're going to hold it back. 4, 3, 2, hold it back, hold it back, hold it back. Now if you're standing, come down into that low lunge, just hold. Hold it out, just for 5, 4, 3, smile, 2, and 1. Excellent, come on down. Whew. Keeping those same springs, we're going to come into a little bit of core up on the rails. So exactly the same. Hair's just gone everywhere. Hands come up onto your white rails, so we're in that 4-point kneeling position. And then walk your hands up just a smidge so we can pull ourselves up so that your wrists stack underneath your shoulders. Okay, from here, upper body stays still. We're going for some knee tucks. Now, it may be heavy, so if you do find that it's too much, walk your hands back a smidge and it will reduce the tension. So we want it to be strong enough that we're holding, but we still want to be able to get that tuck and not have to compensate with shrugging our shoulders up too high. Okay, keep it going. Now, if you're feeling it through your back, go into more of an arch back here so we can really get that tuck through the tummy, getting into those lower abdominals. Okay, let's go 10 more counts here. We're gonna hold it up. Excellent. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, tuck up, hold, hold, hold. Can we go little pulses? Knees to wrist. Good. Shoulders back, holding there. Excellent. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little child's pose here. Whew. And then when you are ready, we're going to do those jumps on the other side. So coming back into our 4-point kneel. I know this side too, your wrists might be feeling it, but we're not here for long, and then we come down onto that forearm. Okay, same springs as the whole series. So it's either that half, or we've added on the quarter, or even potentially taken it up to our full spring. Okay, little cat-cow, get set. Push into your carriage with your palms, and then this time it's the away leg that's going to jump off the jump board. So your toes are on the jump board, and then when you're ready, we start to jump away. Big push, back down. So keep going, but what I do find is that if you are a little bit shorter, you might need to walk your hands away from the shoulder pads, just so that you're not reaching too far out. And make sure that your knees are all the way back to the edge of the carriage. Just little tips. Okay, keep it going. So as I mentioned, we don't want to be slamming into the top. If you find that you're slamming into the top of your machine, add those extra springs. Let's start to add a kick with the back of the leg. We kick up, back down, up, back down. Excellent. So we're getting that nice big lift through your butt, and it should start to build up pretty quick. Excellent. Okay, not here for long. Let's go 10 more counts, and then we're going to take it into that frog press on the other side. Whew. Okay, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. This time camera forearm comes down. Same toes turn out. Knees and toes up to the ceiling here. And then just get that rhythm first. So it might mean shuffling that knee on the carriage. Just make sure you're still stacked. Knee and toes up. Have that little press, and then when you're ready, start to jump away. So it's that external rotation of that top leg, knees and toes out. Excellent. So we're still trying to get all the way to the top of your carriage here. All the way up, big jump, point the toes. All right, it should build up pretty quick here. Let's go 10 more counts. And then we've got that arm work on the other side. We're gonna mix it up this time though. Okay, let's go 10. This is where I like to focus on my breathing. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Whew. Roll it out. Okay, some standing arm work, other side. So, facing the back still, we're gonna step the away foot onto the headrest this time, curling your toes under. Again, same springs. Stick with it. Okay, now, this time, we're going to keep our straps out, but we're gonna hold a little bit higher, coming into a bicep curl. So getting a little bit more into those arms and to those shoulders. All right, finding your balance here, pushing down through that front leg. Let's bicep curl. So we pull in and then we release. So depending on your straps, find what works best for you to hold here too. Overhand pulling up tends to do the trick. And again, if you find that it's a little bit too heavy, you can always hold those longer straps. All right, keep it going. Excellent. Now, the higher you can hold your arms up, the more you're going to get out of this. However, make it work for you. If you find that you fatigue too quick, a little bit lower, we'll keep you going. Okay, let's start to add that split lunge. So if that's you, maybe hovering that back leg as we go into that bicep curl. And then maybe as we bicep curl, we come up to stand. We tap the bottom leg down and then we lift. Really pushing into that front leg. So we're still loading that from our jumps. We're back into that lunge now. Double whammy, arms and lower body. Whew. Okay, try and keep those arms out. Good, let's go 5, 4. We're gonna hold in 3, 2, come down, hold. Bicep curl here, hold that bicep curl. Can we go little reaches up? Oh, that burns. That burns. Keep going. Good, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, come on down. Have a little crisscross of those shoulders, those arms, big arm swings. And then just reach behind. Hold on to the jump board, maybe give yourself a little push back. Roll up the shoulders, and then fold forward. Okay, home stretch. We're gonna come into some arms in straps. A little bit more core to finish. and then some jumps. So swapping our springs, we're going to go a full, a half, and a quarter. If you don't have that, go 2 full springs. If you would like an extra challenge, go 2 full springs and your quarter and your half. Okay, lie yourselves back down, grab hold of those loops, and then starting with your legs in tabletop. So hands to the ceiling, legs in tabletop. Good, we're gonna start with a press. So hands down to your pockets, and then hands back up to the ceiling. We'll add a crunch straight away. We crunch as we reach, and then we lower down. Now let's get those knees happening. So as we crunch, can we tuck all the way in? And then as we come down, back to tabletop. However, if you'd like more, as we come down, let's stretch those legs over the jump board. We tuck, we reach. Good. We lengthen everything out. Everything out. Good, so knee to nose, hands down. And then all the way out. We're not here for long. We're gonna take it wide to finish. Okay, last 3, last 2, last 1. Hands down, stay down. Flip your palms so they're in towards one another. We're going wide flies out to the side. So arms wide, hands back to your pockets. Now you've got the option to either stay here, keep going, or we can add that knee tuck and the crunch back in. So as you push down, knee tuck, hands to your hips though, and then everything out as you reach out. Knee tuck, hands to pockets. Good, everything out, reach out. Good. Now we're not here for long. We're gonna finish in that crucifix pose, arms and legs wide. Excellent, let's go 3 more. Good. Good, last 2. Last 1, everybody. Good, now this time, arms wide. Can you take your legs wide? Can we go little flatter kicks with those legs? Can you get them lower? Good, press forward with those arms. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, come on down. One last round of jumps here to go. So we're gonna finish with some single leg hopping. If you prefer to, you can pop your headrest up, or you can get a squishy ball, pillow, whatever works best. Now, feel free to load up here. You can go 2 heavy springs. You can go 2 and a quarter, 2 and a half. Pick your poison. If you've done it a few times, keep loading. Okay, lie yourselves back down. We're gonna start with some single leg jumps. So we're gonna jump one leg and then hop to the other. So one leg to tabletop, then the other. Now, aim of the game is to try and get all the way to the top. Excellent. Big kick up and up, up and up. Good, can we go 2 legs, 2 jumps on one leg and then 2 jumps on the other leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, with that single leg, you might want to go bicycle over the jump board once. 1, 2, hop. 1, 2, have fun with it. This is where you can pump your tunes. This is what we want. Home stretch. 30 seconds. We're not doing any other variation here. This is it for today. Getting those legs done. Okay. Awesome work, guys. Let's go 10 more counts. My brain is getting muddled up now too. Okay, let's go 5. Classic reformer teaching. Can't count. Last 3. Last 2. Even those legs out and then bring it in. We're gonna run it out to finish. Good, now, can you bend your knees slightly and then go as quick as you can. Hands up, run it out. I promise this is the last 10 counts. Okay, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, bring it on in. Legs out over your jump board. Arms out to the side and just catching your breath back. Nice big inhale. You are done, everybody. So feel free to do some legs in straps as your cool down, maybe the mermaid video. Getting my breath back. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.